I'm not ashamed of admitting I've had work. I'm very Sharon, Osbourne and Joan Rivers about the whole thing. If someone says how do you look like this, I'm not going to be like most people and say, oh I've been at the gym, I've been dieting. No, I've had loads of surgery. More than 50 procedures I reckon. I'm like a car. I like to have an MOT and I like to see improvement. I've had 360 liposuction. I've had fat out of my chin. Fat out of my belly into my bum. Fat out of my cheek. I've had fat freezing. I've been in pods that go down to -102 degrees. I've had hair removal, cheek, lip, and chin injections. I've done everything that a man can get. When I was at school, lads were buying Pokemon cards, I was buying moisturizer. Then in my 20s I'd have a bacon sandwich for breakfast, 25 packets of crisps a day and 3 liters of lemonade on a night out. I could literally eat or drink whatever I wanted and I never went to the gym. Then I hit 30 and my metabolism tanked and I went up to 15.5 stone, and for someone who is 5'5" that's a lot. So I went to Turkey and had liposuction. I go to Turkey at least 3 times a year. I'll have surgery in Istanbul, then go to this place called Orca Lotus, a 5-star resort where I'll just lie on the beach. Sun and salt water are good for healing. I work hard so I play hard. I don't do drugs or party or spend my money on crap. But if I'm doing a 32-day tour, I'm going away for 2 weeks. 5 months ago I started the Mounjaro jab and I've lost 3 stone so far. I do an injection every week and it curbs your appetite, stops you snacking. I just want to lose 1 more stone and I'm done. It's a miracle cure. Now I have a flat stomach and I have a neck. But, of course, it doesn't end there. I recently had a hair transplant. I was never bald. I had a full head of hair. I could have lived without a hair transplant, but I wanted the hairline sharper. Apparently Kim Kardashian had it too. I thought if it's good enough for Kim, it's good enough for me. I went to the Wimpole Clinic, which is the best of the best. They've treated Kate Middleton's uncle Gary Goldsmith, footballer Rob Holding and cricketers Ben Stokes and Adam Hollyoake. Now I have a full lush lock of hair. I know 20-year-old lads who are going bald and it knocks their confidence. When you go bald, it adds 20 years on you. Like any man or woman, the thicker your hair, it's a sign of youth. People say to me, Baga, will you ever stop getting stuff done? And I want. It ain't a thing about insecurity. I'm not having surgery to blend in or fit in for anybody. I literally do it, hand on my heart, for me. I like to go to parties, and walk down the street, and be the best that I can be. That's not to say, I haven't had a few horror shows. I used to be addicted to fillers in my face. But then I just got it all removed because I was like, oh my god, I look ridiculous. My lips were huge. Then there was the time I got rid of the fat pouch above my willy. I would look down and I couldn't see my pecker. So they sucked out the fat. But my penis went black and then blew up like a tomato. Thankfully it was just bruised and went away after a week. I used to see photos of myself and think, oh my god, you big fat bastard, and now I don't even have to use a face tuner. Surgery has been a revelation for me. And I get that it must be harder for women because they have the magnifying glass on 'em more, don't they? If a man ages and grows his hair grey, is a silver fox. If a woman goes grey, is an old hag. It's harder for women in general. It's a shame. So I get why Cher, and Katie Price and Joan Rivers have done what they've done. It's hard out there. I'd like to do a documentary, Stacey Dooley style, and explore the pros and cons of surgery because it's been a huge part of my life. When I'm 50 I reckon I'll get my first surgical facelift and I can't wait. Joan Rivers, eat your heart out. People can say whatever they want to say, but now I'm the best version of me. Baga Chipz is currently touring the UK with his one-person stand-up show. To find out more about his hair transplant, go to wimpoleclinic.com.